Since everybody normally makes a cave video, I decided I would come down and take a little walk around my area where I work, where my creations are, where I come to dream, plot, and plan the next project I'm going to work on. A lot of the things that you'll see are either pieces of costumes I have, things that I've taken the time to create, like this doomsday head that belonged to a costume that I never finished, or my predator mask that me and my wife wore one Halloween. I actually did complete that. It's my Vader costume sitting on the shelf. Bunch of odd toys. Some vests that I was working on. In fact, some Punisher vests that I was working on, never completed. This actual costume I was commissioned to create for an independent film called The Survivor. It's really, I think it's the last remaining costume from 3 that I made, along with the Nerf guns that I modified, for that movie. You could find it on YouTube. It's called The Survivor. I think the thumbnail shows like a skull. I think it's like a skull, like looks like it's in a desolate or post-apocalyptic background, but there's a skull. My first Blade costume. My first attempt at Thanos. This costume was created from cardboard, EVA, and that mask is actually a Thing mask that I just painted purple because at the time they hadn't started creating the Thanos mask. That's also something I'm going to work on, is redoing that costume. I kind of got in the habit of buying odd weapons, Nerf weapons, and anything else I could find, because the maker of that independent film that actually won in 2017 the Milwaukee Film Festival, he wanted a lot of weapons for the actors that would be participating. And then I just got in the habit of, if I saw something cheap someplace, I bought it. This is my Violator, the character from the Spawn movies. Don't let the tape throw you. It tipped over one day and the horns, both of the horns snapped, so I just put them back in place with tape. But put some time into this fella. I've always liked this character. I wanted to create him in a way where he could be worn under the clown costume and then have him bust out of it, but haven't quite figured that out yet. Oh, this is for you Dragon Ball Z fans, one of my Vegeta battle damaged armor, created from EVA foam. I created 6 of them. Each of them have they're damaged in different places, so no one is alike. More guns. Black Panther. Painted this Wolverine picture at a paint and sip. That was a lot of fun. My Wolverine mask, I painted so it would look more like his X-Force costume. Hellboy's hand of doom, right hand of doom. My blade sword from my costume and his spikes that I actually made out of turkey basters. random helmets, cap shields, Milner, and what was it, Stormbreaker. Little Star Wars corner. A lot of my favorite movies. I don't know how many of you are into martial art flicks, but it's my Kung Foolery collection. I'm also a big fan of Alex Ross. He actually influenced me to get back into buying comics, but I want to say I think his were the last comics that I purchased. And of course, my Justice League and Batman wall. Home of my Hernandez cows and the cheapy Dark Knight version is sitting in the middle. I'm actually waiting for a cow from Gauntlet FX. He's doing a Batman Begins bell cow for me. Excited about that, if you can't tell. But anyway, this is my space. This is where I do it. Oh, by the way, that is a real duty belt in my old baton. I used to be a police officer back in the day, and you can see how long ago that was. I had a wooden baton. Anyway, thanks for watching.